All right, second to last podcast for 2024. Let's kick it off in 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to the Nickson and 8 podcast. Like Nickson said, second to last one for the year.
These guys are like, bro, you took like 6 months to put out another episode, and here you are taking another holiday.
Thanks to our mates at Trust Motors who
Yes.
drive the show.
Yes,
How
beautiful
car
people.
buying should be.
Great people, George and the team.
So this is just you know how all like major sports teams or even businesses, they have an end of year review and you don't know, oh shit, how's this going to go?
Yeah.
Good, bad. Will I get a pay rise?
Yep, will I get bounced again? Will I find love? Not me personally, I'm just talking on behalf of people that tried all year, tried so hard.
Hey, actually, before we touch on that, just want to give you a shout out because I was proud that I know someone who's hanging out with former All Blacks playing golf and just like on the mainstream, you know, I was like, hey.
Yeah, no, it was a good event on Friday, chasing the Fox.
Yeah.
I didn't make it to the final round, the televised part. I finished 1 over par, which I thought was good.
What does that mean, 1 over par?
So a par is how many shots it should take you to get to the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so I missed 1 shot. I went over 1 by 1 shot.
Oh.
So if it had taken me 3 shots to get it, I got it in 4.
Gotcha.
And then I was pushed out the whole time. But it was a cool experience, man. Bro, it's crazy how the other half live, man. You know, if you got a hole in one, you want a Porsche, a brand new Porsche.
Wasn't there a guy that got a hole in one?
Yeah, but he got it on the wrong hole. He was so happy though, because, bro, getting a hole in one would be harder than winning lotto. Like the odds of getting a hole in one would be so small.
The odds of winning lotto is you got a better chance of getting struck by lightning, right?
Yeah, getting a hole in one would be the same.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, especially when you're not a pro golfer.
I'd like to challenge that theory.
Bro, you see, that's why that place in Taupo makes so much money. You know that hole-in-one challenge?
Yeah.
Where they have that hole-in-one just in the middle of the lake?
Well, how much is it to play it?
It's like $10.
Yeah.
And then if you get a hole-in-one, you win all of the day's takings.
Someone's won it though.
Someone has won it.
Yeah.
But the chances, honestly, if you get a hole-in-one, I don't care if you're Tiger Woods. It was a fluke.
Far out.
Like, you aim for it, but the chance of you getting it. Speaking of Tiger Woods too, did you see who my caddy was?
No.
It was Tiger Woods' ex-caddy, Stephen Williams.
Oh, yes. I saw the photo of you guys.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that was basically the highlight. And there was a lot of drinking, which I don't encourage.
Did you partake?
I partook. And I played my best golf, surprisingly. But no, it was a good time. Thank you for the love.
There you go. There's a guy hanging out with the other half. It's good to know, man. And it's good seeing you post on social media.
Yeah, I don't do it very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to catch up on that, has anybody given you a hard time about unfollowing them?
Yep. Tegan Yoroth. No, but you know, I love the fact that she just fought fire with fire. She was like, well, sweet, I'm unfollowing you too. So we both unfollowed each other, yeah.
Oh.
My thing is like, you know what? Like, if I cluttered up your feed with stuff that you're not into, then all power to you. Like,
There's no hard feelings.
no hard feelings at all.
But you know, people take a lot of information from the fact that people no longer follow each other, right?
Yeah, but then they hear us on the radio every morning.
Yeah.
So,
But then you've got former colleagues that unfollowed Tegan as well. Like, do we know the story there or no?
nah, I stay out of that, man. It's not my business, bruh. It's not my
I'd
business.
love to get to the bottom of that. Yeah.
Speaking of social media, bro, it caught me out real bad the other day. So first of all, because of you, I got caught up in that drones coming out of the ocean chat for New Jersey.
What happened?
Oh no, they still don't know what it is, and Donald Trump's out here saying, shoot them down. So I got caught up in that. And the thing why now I'm so like absent from social media, bro, the lies that are on that thing. I went on the radio the other day, told everybody LeBron James retired just because I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's just so much false information on there. So again, I've lived my life over the last couple of months with no social media, and it's been great. It's been great.
I think the older you get, the more you get caught out because technology advances so fast.
Oh yeah.
So, because a lot of kids now use those AI detectors. Mm-hmm. Who has time to download an AI detector for your phone?
What do you mean? So what does it detect?
So, like if you're watching a video, you chuck the link into the app and it'll tell you if it's AI.
Oh.
Yeah. Still can't figure out people's assignments from uni yet, but
And the plagiarism.
have you seen that quantum computer from Google?
No. Oh, that's the new thing they just announced, eh?
Yeah.
I didn't read up on it though. What's the deal with that?
So the thing about that computer, right? Like your average supercomputer, which is huge.
What do they class as a supercomputer? What would they use that for?
I can't say off the top of my head, but what they did say is like in comparison. So these supercomputers that do real intense, I guess, really extreme problems, right?
Yeah.
It will take, so they said, so if you compare the supercomputer to the quantum computer, that supercomputer will take 10 septillion years to solve this issue.
Mm.
The same issue, if they gave to this Google quantum computer, would do it in 5 minutes.
Bro.
So they said this quantum computer, the reason it can do that is because the processing power has the ability to, and this is the freaky part, and this is the one where you're like, I'm going to question life as it is right now. They said that it's able to do that because, you know, when you watch Marvel movies and they talk about the metaverse?
Yeah.
Or like the multiverse, sorry,
yeah.
not the metaverse, the multiverse.
Yeah.
It's able to do the problem and solve it in 2 realities.
Bro. See?
I don't understand what that means. I'm
Nah,
just
but-
giving you basically what the rundown. And I was watching it and I was like, yeah, turn it off, mate.
This is why I've always told people, man, that Will Smith movie iRobot and The Matrix documentaries.
So,
They really are. They really are. And we just got, you gotta embrace it. You gotta go with it. Otherwise they'll wake up and they'll come for you first.
so when you hear stuff like that, the main takeaway for me is I will no longer be sharing secrets on any phone,
Nope.
any device.
Nope.
Sending someone something, you know, it's like, man, whatever you think is secret anymore, there's some sort of processing power that will be able to, like, well, not encrypt it, but get into it.
Yeah, 100%. No one's safe. No one's safe.
Is there anything that you think you've ever sent if someone was to get a hold of?
Nah, but my old Facebook posts were pretty out the gate. Sarah made me sit down like a couple of weekends ago. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't a couple of weekends ago. It was like a year ago. So we need to go through your Facebook posts, and I had to delete a whole bunch, especially, you know, on my journey to become mayor. She's like, these can't come back out. But yeah,
It was funny because, you know, the more popular you become, like the more accepted you are in mainstream, people love you to a certain point, and then you get to a level where they're like, nah, fuck, this cunt's annoying.
mm-hmm.
And they start searching keywords that you may have typed out on
I
Twitter.
know, man. I know.
Have you deleted?
Yeah, I've deleted as much as I
Are
could.
you sure? Because I typed in a word that is a slur, and Nickson Clark typed it out back in 2012.
No,
was
I
like,
deleted
"Oh."
that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I deleted that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just because times have changed and you got to keep up. The good thing about, you know, you and I, this is all the dirty laundry is out and about. Like, you know, we've either owned it or talked about it, been called out for it. Especially in our community, man. People never too shy.
If you think you don't have dirty laundry, honestly, go to trial.
Oh yeah. They will find it. They will find it.
They will bring out everything. And you just sit there sometimes like, no, I plead guilty. I plead guilty.
They say, stop, I'm shy. Stop, please. Oh man. Hey, we've lived a life.
Yeah.
We've lived a life.
Yeah. Oh, well, in saying that, it's been a heck of a year, man. Tried things, failed at things, and this is what I had to tell myself. It's okay to fail.
Hey, 100%.
Yeah. So, you know, the worst thing you can do is get to an age and go, fuck, I wish I tried that. I wish I attempted that.
You know, that only becomes more real now that we're old.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Back in the day, people would tell you that and it wouldn't hit the same.
Yeah.
People tell you that now, that you don't want to get to your deathbed going, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd done that. That's when it hits the hardest.
That's the best thing about hanging with old people.
Yeah.
Is that just, you know, it's sad to say, the regrets they have are insane. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I wish I just talked to her, but, you know, she's been dead for 20 years. You know, or I just wish I did this better. I wish I went overseas, or, you know, we keep waiting for the perfect moment or like the right time. There is no right time,
There's no right time.
like Chris Brown would say.
Oh, interesting reference. Yeah. Like, I you know, we've talked about our mate Lily.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I give her so much props that, you know, she gave up everything in New Zealand to go live in the UK.
At the height.
At the height. Went there with no job, no house, no money, and figured it out. But knew that she had to do it, otherwise she would never do it. And
I was on a Zoom with Lily on Saturday,
oh yeah,
and they were just catching up. Bro, you know when most Qs go to London,
yeah,
They got to live in those leaky flats with bad light, and you know you're going to get like
Work in a pub.
Yeah.
Her
house that she lives in now, her apartment,
Yeah.
is a millionaire would live in,
Yeah,
and that's through hard work.
She's doing wow.
Yeah, she's not from money.
No.
Like she's got a hardworking family.
Oh, her man's is though.
But you know, man, she's killing it over there.
Man, it's so good because like you know she's so settled there. She got a dog.
Yeah,
You know, like she got like real family kind of vibes going on. Very proud of her. Very proud. A little bit jealous, but very proud.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. Hard work, man.
Well, it's just the consequences of our decisions.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I invested too much time into work in my early years. I really do.
I'm still. So
I tried way too hard. Back in the day.
But I mean, if you didn't do that, you wouldn't have what you have now and be where you are.
Yeah, but I reckon I still could have achieved semi the same if I had just gone half the speed. Because now I'm tired.
What's going on, man?
Oh, no, it's. I think it gets to the end of the year as well, which is kind of why I'm glad that we're doing like a reflection of the year. I don't really know what's happened, but a lot's happened, you know?
This is your first year back at Mai. How have you found it?
Well, I haven't done a full year. When did I come back? Like
February? No, I'm sure you started in February.
March. Yeah, February, March. No, it's been good. It's been good. Actually, it hasn't been so full on as I thought it was, like when we first started back.
Yeah.
When we first were at Mai. So coming back, the weight was kind of off my shoulders a little bit.
Yeah.
There was no expectation, just come have fun and just help with some ratings. Feel like that we achieved that. But there was a lot of change. Man, I've done 2 different high energy shows in 1 year. Like with Edge afternoons and then Mai. And then like no break in between.
Yeah.
And then trying to be a husband, trying to be the man at home, being a greenskeeper. You know, so it's been pretty. Like, I'm looking forward to the holiday.
Do you have an off day? Because I've seen you work on a Sunday too.
Saturday and Sunday. I work 7 days a week. Crazy, eh?
Do you think that's a
I'm gonna die soon. one podcast, I'm just gonna fall dead.
I got told to stop talking about that because you foretell something that's going to happen. So I got told because I used to like joke all the time. I was like, man, I won't make it to 60.
Yeah,
and then,
but if you manifest it and put it into the universe, then all of a sudden, bang, happens. But at least you can sit there and go, told you.
You know, I thought that was the case till I got a CPAP machine.
Yeah. Bro, you need to start saying #ad.
Oh, bro.
With the amount of shout-outs you're giving. Fame got one because of you.
How's he going?
Yeah, I think he ordered one. Because I think you have to go through a full process to get one.
Well,
depends if you're an influencer or not.
No, so my favorite thing to do is like, and I got to stop doing this, is like I always find a shortcut or a loophole.
Oh, please don't tell me you bought it off Temu.
No. So in order to get a sleep test, right, through the public health system, you got to go to your GP. Then I suggest a sleep test, and a sleep study, and then you're on a waiting list. And the way it's going right now, because there are so many people, whether it's obesity or maybe just because of the way your throat's set up, because a lot of muscly people have sleep apnea as well. And then you got to wait there. And there's only so many places that do the sleep studies.
Yeah.
So I was just on LinkedIn. And I found a guy who was talking about writing a study, and I just messaged him. I was like, oh, I'm so-and-so. I'm really interested to hear more about your studies on sleep apnea and da-da-da. And he goes,
to help.
Yeah. And he goes, well, I don't really practice anymore. I just write and help teach. So I said, oh, I'm happy to sit down with you one day and da-da-da-da. And he goes, actually, I've got some new technology that I want to try out. Can I send it to you? And I was like, yeah, cool, send it. And it was just a portable sleep study machine. And it's different from the ones you get from over here. So I sent it back, and I said, hey, can you write me something that I've done this test? And like, cool. I took that same test to the GP. I said, hey, who do you know that can give these? And he goes, oh, I know a supplier. I said, can you send it to him and chuck me the email? So within a week, I had it.
I love your hustle, man. Not many people would have thought going on LinkedIn.
Nah.
There's so many people I see on LinkedIn lying about their achievements, eh?
Hey.
There's so many people, man. I love it. It's my favorite social media network.
I've only just started,
It's so good.
I don't have a photo yet. I'll find one. How do you do those professional photos? I tried taking it, but it looks so weird, me holding my hand up.
There's a couple of people walking around this building, and they have a job title like head of this department. I'm like, interesting, because in the staff directory, it says you're a coordinator. Interesting. Oh, man. Yeah, but so no Fame's on that. Well, I think he's going through the process of getting one of those machines too. Snoring, biggest problem for him.
Yeah.
No deep sleep.
He's not a big boy, though.
Nah, it's his asthma.
Oh.
So restricts his breathing.
So that weed he was smoking back in the day. Yeah.
Back in the day. Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let Adam like that, man.
Nah, we talk about it quite a bit. He's a great guy, man. He's great value, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a very good human being.
You're making me jealous. Okay, let's wrap this up. Okay, let's start off with a high.
Yeah.
Biggest achievement of the year for you?
For me personally, biggest achievement. I could say the cliche one, and I do mean it. Like, another solid year of marriage, 13 years with Sarah. But biggest professional achievement is getting my morning crew back to number 1.
Yeah.
Very happy and very proud of that.
Fuck, how long did that take you?
Oh, a couple of months.
Hey.
We just locked it in. As soon as I came back, let's lock it in. We're going to do it this way. And then with the help of Team Money, Tegan and Fame, we got it back. It's good. I'm very proud of that. Very proud.
What does that do for team morale, right? Don't mind me. Let's say they bring you back into the fold. Like, you're that guy. Like, he's that guy.
I'm part of a team.
They bring him back.
Yeah.
What if someone like Storms?
You're sad, bro.
Obviously you guys are a team.
No, but he got number 1 day show. So it all kind of works. Just everybody playing in their right positions. Sometimes it will be like...
So what are you saying? That position's not for him? Or
no, I'm just saying, like strengths and weaknesses. You put your... It would be like Nipo Lalala wanting to be the goal kicker. That's not his position. You tackle. That's your job. You run it straight.
What if he decided one day he's going to put all his effort into being a first 5? Are you saying it can never happen?
No, I'm saying it can happen, but just not right now. You've got to put some more work in. I say that respectfully. You're a shit stirrer, man. I swear to God.
just saying.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be that guy. Like
everyone wants to be Dan Carter.
Yeah, no, but in like radio.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone wants to sit on a breakfast show.
Yeah. No, and I that's kind of where I spent the most of my radio career. So I'm a bit more conditioned to it. So, I know what it takes because we've been there before. It's like how you always use that reference of, I know what it's like to have everything and I know what it's like to be poor. So if I get poor again, I know how to work my way back up.
Hey, man, what do you mean? I'm still...
But you know how to build yourself up. You know what I mean? And so I use the same mentality with radio. I know what it takes.
One day I'm going to get the right instant Kiwi, man.
One day.
Biggest achievement.
Yeah.
Biggest fumble this
year.
year.
You need to do your biggest achievement.
Honestly, it's this show.
Yeah.
To me, it's like hanging out with you, doing this show, connecting with Louis, catching up with Tony, Zeke from Bets and that. Like just this whole little enterprise that we got going.
Yeah.
It's just made me feel like, man, I miss this. I like it.
We're achieving. We're achieving.
Yeah. Like inconsistent.
But so was the radio show. Yeah.
But
it fills a gap.
I love doing this. Yeah. I think for me this has been the biggest achievement. That and
you've been healthier this year.
Yeah. I honestly we joke about it and I talk about it all the time. But man, having a proper night's sleep. Fuck, I just if I could give like my public service announcement, guys, even women, just if you're struggling, just get it, please. Honestly.
Say it.
What?
Well, get the sleep.
Get the sleep.
I thought you were trying to push your machine again.
No. Get the sleep study done.
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor about it. My blood pressure has always been an issue. It's gone down. My mood, fuck.
You are happier. You're less angry.
I'm less angry, but I've got nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before, I was always like stressing like that.
When I see you drive now, you always got a smile on your face. You're never trying to like ram someone's car.
Whoa, relax.
Hey, sorry, just quickly. What's your sleep been like over the last month?
Awesome.
Crazy.
Why?
Yeah. Maybe West Auckland is where you belong.
I love West Auckland.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Right.
But if you're getting your best night's sleep in West Auckland,
and I live right next to a train station and a car wrecker.
Yeah, crazy, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good, man.
But yeah, that would be my public service announcement.
Love
Get
that.
your sleep sorted. Everything else will fall into place. Biggest fumble this year.
Biggest fumble this year. Again, because a lot of my stuff that I'm either proud of or I'm disappointed in, it revolves around radio because it takes up so much part of my life. I really feel like I fumbled the edge.
Oh, fuck, let's talk about it.
No, I really do. I really feel like I fumbled it.
What do you? But no, because you got headhunted to come back to mine.
Yeah, but you know when you leave something and it's like, I knew I could have done more. I was just in the wrong headspace. So when I got asked to go back, I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense. So even though I'm happy to be back, I feel like I never really succeeded in what I wanted to achieve at the edge because I didn't have enough time. Like I really feel like I could have done better there. It might have not have felt natural. It might not have always felt like it was home, but I still feel like I could have done more, you know? It would be like, going to France playing rugby and then being part of like a winning team and achieving and then coming back home and going, yep, deserve my spot. Very similar to Richie Mwanga,
It's a successful show, right? Like it rates.
Edge Afternoons?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does what it needs to do. I think it can always do better, but that's like any radio show.
Where would that stack up against, say, like the My Home Run?
I'm not too sure network, but Auckland, My Home Run's better or bigger. But
for someone that's so competitive like yourself, how hard was that to take?
No, it was hard. It was hard not being part of something that wasn't number one. But again, the hand that's dealt is different. Like it was like I was playing against like music I didn't know, listeners that didn't know who I was. There was a lot stacked up against me where I feel like, I spent more time developing a character or my personality on that brand than I did of actually achieving. So that's probably my biggest fumble. I don't feel like I completed it properly.
I remember when we came into right? First time and we got given the task and it was exciting. It's like, guys, this is where Maya's right now.
Yeah.
We need to fucking take out all these guys and bring it back. That was exciting.
That was.
Because you got to skipper it. I was in the afternoon and we just had a dig.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I think for you at the edge,
I was already a part of something that was already created. And I had to try and find my place to fit.
Yes.
And again, like I say it so respectfully, but like I wasn't part of the start.
Yeah.
So I found it really hard to try and figure out where I was supposed to be, what position I was supposed to play. And then by the time I figured it out, I was already making the call, like, nah, I'm going back.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I fumbled the ending. I could have at least waited until the end of the year, but everything works out for a reason, so.
But it sounds like it still weighs.
To be honest, if I was still there, I would be doing the show nearly by myself, man, because Sharon's gone now.
Shout out Sharon.
Yeah. And poor Steph, she's left there with Sean. Trying to figure it out. No.
Why did you make it sound like that?
Well, no, they're trying to figure it out, because, Mother Bear's gone.
Yeah.
So, but, everything happens for a reason. So I'm kind of happy how it all played out. I just wish that I could have rewritten the ending a little bit. Yeah. Fumbled it, but hey.
At least you acknowledged it.
Yeah. What did you fumble this year?
When it gets to the end of the year and you look in the mirror like, I had 52 weeks. God damn it. I would have to say,
bro, you have worked on your health though.
I have now. Like, I kind of know, but like when we,
you go to one of New Zealand's most expensive gyms.
5 of them. But when we sat down with Freedom Fit, our mate Nova, and he gave such a great interview and it was
inspiring.
So much depth about it. And I looked at him in the eye. I looked him in the eye and I was like, yeah, we got this. I didn't last 5 days. And then I heard from him.
Calling you an itch bay.
Calling me an itch bay, Adley. So, that would be a big fumble for me because I got a lot of respect for him.
You had a lot going on though.
Yeah.
So...
I don't want to use excuses because that's not the way he rolls and it's not the way Butterbean rolls. And
is that you 2025 then?
I've started already. It's not even a training thing. It's just a realizing, fuck, if this is how it feels to get a good night's sleep, Ad.
Yeah.
If this is how it feels to get a good night's sleep, if I just get everything else in order, because bro, I've been on a negative buzz. Like even with the show, we'll come in, we'll turn it on, have a laugh, and I'll leave, and I just couldn't figure out what was going on. Yeah, I don't think something so minute I say minute because that's what I realized of it at the time, as sleep would have such a big change.
Dr. Huberman always talks about sleep, man. It's important.
Until didn't that guy play up?
Yeah, I heard some scandal. I didn't know what happened though.
Oh, so everyone was trying to figure out who this Dr. Andrew Huberman was.
Because I quite enjoy his podcast.
So even some of the work, the studies that he's done, people, it's the same thing. When you get to a certain level, everyone starts poking holes to see who is this person. So he got to a certain level. I'd say 2023, he was at the mountaintop.
Yeah.
And then a New York Times hit piece came up with former girlfriend saying, no. I wasn't a former girlfriend. I'm a current girlfriend. But he's got this other girlfriend.
Oh, no.
And there's this other girl who said that they were about to get married. And then he just came out and said, look, it's all true. But I own it all. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's why I'm happy, man. If we ever get to the peak of something, like if we're ever at that level where people want to poke holes, bro, all of our stuff is out. You got nothing. Nothing.
I don't think so.
Everything has been owned.
Yeah.
Like everything. You can't poke holes. All your stuff, bro, you're the only person I know that's made the front page of the New Zealand Herald. All your stuff is out there. Me, I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm the most boring human being outside of work.
I don't know.
I keep myself busy because
to be fair, you always when I had stuff going on, you're like, I don't want to know.
Yeah. The less I know, the better.
All right. So our biggest fumbles this year.
Yeah.
What do you wish you could do over?
What do I wish I could do over?
You're like, fuck. Let me go back to the start of 2024 and let's just do it.
What do? Oh, probably. I probably shouldn't have bought the Audi. Probably shouldn't have.
Sorry, man.
That was a real impulse buy. That was not practical at all. That car was the least practical car I've ever owned. I loved it, but I wish that I didn't waste that money.
I heard you copped a bit of flack driving that car.
I did, man. A lot of people thought you bought it for me. I bought that. Oh, actually, my wife bought that for me. That was my my birthday present last year. But yeah, man, I wasted a lot of money on that. I wish I met George from Trust Motors beforehand.
Hey, you ticked it off though.
I ticked it off. I got to drive my dream car for a year.
I think everybody should live out maybe at least one of their fantasies in their life. A fantasy is different from a goal. A fantasy is something that has there's no attached moral compass to it.
Yeah, true.
A goal is like, okay, I want that'll be a great thing to achieve. But at least one of your fantasies.
I got one more to hit and then I'll be sweet.
What's that?
I just want to lie in a Tuscan villa with all linen, drinking an Aperol Spritz and wearing tortoiseshell sunglasses in the sun with Sarah.
That sounds like a Diddy music video. No, like the one with Jennifer Lopez.
Or the start of Honey.
Yeah.
With Mariah Carey. Oh, not Honey. Fantasy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's my last fantasy. Yeah. But yeah, I shouldn't have wasted that money. I wish I could do that over again. That was a lot of money.
What could I go back and do over? Probably not moving the podcast around. Yeah. Probably just to stay here.
Did you see in the newspaper today?
No.
You know how every time we used to have to come to the new location to film the podcast?
Yeah.
That car park that I always used to complain about got voted the most expensive car park in all of New Zealand. And I kept telling Nate, it's the most expensive car park. $74 a day. Brother.
Do you know the biggest hack?
It cost me more money to park than it was we were making off the podcast.
Get a courtesy car from a workshop and just don't pay the parking because they always pay by plate. And then return the courtesy car after you use it for a month. And they're like, hey, you haven't paid this.
Prove it.
Biggest thing I'd do over? Yeah, that would be it. That would be it. Yeah. But you live in
back.
New Zealand.
Yeah, we're back here now.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's the scariest thing that happened to you this year? Or scariest thing that you've done?
Scariest thing that happened to me this year.
And it's like, be serious. It's like, man, I didn't,
Oh, do you remember when we had Sarah on, my wife? One of the scariest things, it was scary because it was like an emotional roller coaster. And she talked about this, on our journey to have baby. when we found out that Sarah couldn't have kids naturally, so we had to go through the IVF journey. When she sat me down and was basically saying, if I can't give you a baby, you can go. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, that hit me honestly, like a Mack truck. That was the scariest thing. Knowing that my wife was offering that up, taking a knee, sacrificing it for the sake of keeping me happy and me fulfilling what I wanted to see in life.
Yeah.
Bro, it was scary when those chats start to happen.
She's one of the most solid people I've ever met.
100%.
Yeah, you don't deserve it.
Shut up. No, I tell myself that all the time, every day. But we're the true example of how opposites attract, because we're very, very different people. But we make it work, and it's very, very special.
It was funny because those early days, I remember it was. Oh no.
Go on.
It felt like the attraction was one way, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'll go out off this guy."
Probably was.
Yeah.
No, she had friends around her. I don't think she'll mind me saying this, but she had friends around her saying, he's a bad guy. He's a bad person. He's not right for you. But she gave me a chance.
What were you doing at the time for those girls to say that you're a bad guy?
I don't know. Maybe they got us confused. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
You son of a...
But yeah. What about you?
Fuck, you threw me off.
Scariest moment of 2024 for Nate Nauer?
Ooh. In all honesty, it probably would have been...
Well, jail's got to be up there.
That was last year, man. Fuck, let it go.
Was that last year? Oh, that's gone fast, man.
It's been a whole year since I've been out now.
Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's gone super fast.
Yeah. Probably when my baby mama and my daughter landed back in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Because they left. And I wasn't sure if they were coming back. But she was cool enough to say, your daughter wants to be where you are.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I still hadn't sorted out all my shit, And the thing about her, she's organized, she's onto it, she's mature. Where I'm...
See, again, you're the same as us, man. The opposites attract.
Yeah, but there's women they get sick of your shit,
True.
What's... Yeah. I think when you get to the age, women just want stability.
Yeah.
And I mean anything but. Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been scary the first time you saw each other afterwards, eh? Yeah. After everything went down.
Because you can't tell if they're looking at you going, fuck, you're useless. or I don't know. But yeah, I'll try my best this year to, do what I can to make sure that we got a good relationship. Hasn't been the best, probably because I keep fucking it up. But yeah, fuck, that was the scariest part. But the coolest thing is when I saw my daughter, she just ran up to me. So
yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's cool. All right, what's the next question? Is that it?
What are we doing next year?
Back on the grind, eh?
Yeah.
You need to level it up in some way.
I've got an idea.
No more business ideas, man.
Yeah. Okay, it's my bad. No, that's us, man.
Man, it's been a good year, bro.
Yeah.
And, we nearly hit 60 episodes, I think.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Do we know how many? Louis, how many? Can you hold up your fingers?
53.
53?
Yeah.
See? Oh, that's nearly that's more than one a week. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
so what are you guys complaining for? Fuck.
Solid. It's a good effort, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah. Last one.
Thank you, Trust Motors again.
Yes, Trust Motors.
Love you guys.
How car buying should be.